Greeting friends, I am Professor Vikas Gokhale from LJ College of Computer Applications, Vastrapur, Ahmedabad. In computer organization subject, in last session we had seen digital logic circuits. Inside it we had seen digital computers and logic gates. Now these various logic gates can be used for making various circuits. So we are going to see today combinational circuits. In that there are so many circuits can be created, but the main logics that are prevailing in the computer organization subject, that is adding of binary bits. So half adder and full adder circuits we will see. When we talk about circuits, digital logic circuits are of two types. Combination circuits, they don't have any feedback path from output to back to the input, and there is no memory to store intermediate results. While sequential circuits, they have a feedback path exist from output to inputs, and they have memory also to store the intermediate results. From these two, let us see combinational circuit. As you can see the block diagram, friends, here n number of input variable lines are there, while circuit will have different logic gates as per requirement, and it will generate m output variables. So let us see the first one, half adder circuit. It is a very most basic digital arithmetic circuit, and the addition of two binary digits or bits you can say. These two bits can be 00, 01, 10, 11. So a circuit which adds two binary bits, it is called half adder circuit. As you can see, let us go with the truth table first. First column are x bits, column y for y bits. Then there are two columns, namely C for carry and S for sum. If you observe third column, that is carry, 1 will exist only when both x and y inputs are 1. So this condition is satisfied by AND gate. And if you observe the second one, that is sum bit, that column indicates that 1 will become as output only when x and y are mutually exclusive. That means if one bit is 0, other is compulsorily 1, and vice versa. So sum can be obtained with the help of XOR gate. So the logic diagram states that XOR gate creates your sum bit and AND gate creates your carry bit. Let us draw it now. It's very easy to draw. First of all, we have to draw XOR gate and AND gate, as well as draw two input lines x and y. Connect input lines to XOR gate first to indicate sum. So sum is exclusive OR of x and y. Take the tapping from these lines, input lines, and connect them to the AND gate to generate carry bit. Now here you can see you will take the tapping and generate carry bit. Carry is ending of both the bits. When both bits are 1, it is must condition, then only carry will be generated. So which you can see in truth table again. So here half adder is very easy to understand. It's the most basic digital logic circuit, and addition of two binary bits, as we say. When there is a 00 input lines, there is no carry, there is no sum. When 01 or 10 we have, there is no carry but sum bit is 1. And most importantly, when both the bits are 1, you will have carry bit generated while sum bit will be 0. Now this is the case of only 2 bits, but what will happen if you want to add third bit also? So addition of 3 bits is the next circuit, and it is called as a full adder circuit. Here x and y, they are the traditional basic input bits, and the z, the third input bit, is the carry of the previous operation, previous 2 bits addition. So here z input, it represents the carry from the previous operation. Let us see its truth table. Interestingly, if there are 3 bits, there are 8 combinations. X and Y inputs, they are the conventional basic inputs, while Z is the previous carry input. If you observe the output columns, carry bit C column has 1 at the places where out of 3, 2 inputs are must 1. So carry generated when out of 3, 2 bits must be 1. Then only carry is generated. And in case all the 3 are 1, then definitely carry will be there. And if you observe sum now, so sum bit is 1, where you can see out of 3 inputs there is a mutual exclusiveness, means if one bit is 1, the other 2 bits are 0. So that type of condition is satisfied here with XOR gate, and for carry AND gate condition will be there of 2 bits. As you can see below, the block diagram indicates there are 3 inputs as well as 2 outputs, and FA is written where this entire logic is implemented with the help of gates. Now this diagram, as you see, can be a little bit difficult to watch, but when we draw it, it will be very easy to draw. Let us go with drawing the diagram. The very first, you have to draw a full adder circuit. If you want to draw, the very first will be the half adder. So in half adder we were using XOR gate and AND gate, as well as we have 3 inputs, that is X, Y and the previous carry, that is Z bit. Connect X and Y input lines into XOR gate first. Take tapping from that and connect the lines into AND gate also. Up to here you must be remembering it creates the half adder. That's why it is sometimes called that full adder is collection of 2 half adders. Now we'll go further. Again you have to draw one XOR gate and one AND gate. The output of first XOR is sent as an input to the XOR gate as well as AND gate. Now both the gates of second level will be having one more input, and the Z will be given as an input to that second line. So you can see, as soon as the Z bit is input to the XOR gate second level, the sum bit is generated. So sum is nothing but XOR gate, and carry is AND gate of either XY or XZ or YZ. So it is achieved through the ORing of these 2 AND gate. So we will draw one OR gate where output of these 2 AND gates will be supplied, and the input 2 lines will generate ORing operation, and you get the carry bit C in the output. So as you can see, the diagram will be easy to draw. It uses 4 gates as the first and second level, and finally one more OR gate to generate carry. Friends, this full adder circuits is helpful in addition of 3 bits. As I repeat, just the first 2 bits X and Y are the conventional current bits, while Z is the previous carry bit. With the help of XOR and AND gate, the entire circuit performs its processing. So here we conclude our brief introduction to full adder and half adder circuits. They are called combinational circuits. Thank you.